All packed and ready to go.
Suitcases ready, cameras ready, and more adventures ahead. But before we ever made it to the airport, our home on wheels was suddenly headed in a different direction. And now, we are headed for the sky. From the road to the runway. To the middle of the Pacific. We finally made it to Oahu.
We finally made it to Hawaii.
Follow the road into the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Before we continue on with Hawaii, we need to go back for a minute and show you why our home on wheels was being towed away.
From one home to the next. Grech RV just sent this unit to us. We're getting ready to switch over, get all of our stuff out of here in there. Then we'll let you know what's new with this new unit. It's really nice of them that they bring it to us. We're here in Altoona, Iowa, a suburb of Des Moines. Made our stop here to see family and friends. It usually takes us about 3.5 hours to get everything from one van to the other. So in the old van, they had carpet back here, and even when you vacuum, it's hard to get everything off of it. Well, now in the new van, they put the same flooring that's like in the rest of the van, which is really nice. That cleans really easy, vacuums off really easy. Much better.
We have everything all moved over now.
Finally. Actually, it took us right at 3 hours this time.
Yeah, I think we're getting, we have a definite routine.
Yeah. Usually that 3.5 hours, it seems to never fail.
But we are ready to go to Hawaii.
Yes. But first, we have a few things that we want to kind of go over what Grech did new on this model.
Grech RV rolled out a massive mid-year evolution for their 2027 Luxury Class B lineup. While early production 2027 STRADA-ion units initially carried over the highly capable 51-volt lithionics setup from 2026, the core of the 2027 update is a brand new, fully unified power ecosystem developed in tight partnership with Victron Energy.
One thing we have noticed is the updates are starting to dwindle down because they've got this thing so fine-tuned. They're always trying to improve all the time. And a lot of times it's within that same model year. Like with this one, when they first came out with the 2027s, which is what this is, a 2027 Grech STRADA-ion on the 2026 Mercedes Sprinter chassis 3500 XD. When they first came out, they still had the Lithionics 51-volt lithium-ion batteries. They don't wait for the next model year to improve things. If they find something to improve, they'll go ahead and do it. And they'll start releasing it on that same model year. They always have done that. They don't make people wait for the new improvements. This has the new Victron 51-volt system. This will run up to 16 hours of the AC runtime. You've got that quicker charging time, which is just amazing. It makes dry camping, traveling across the country, just a breeze because it's like you don't even really have to worry about the batteries. And now it's even better than it was before. So we're excited to test it out with our travels and see how it goes. But right now, it's kind of hard to get excited for that because we're thinking about Hawaii right now. Another thing that they did is they put the Timberline controls for the Timberline system. It's not on the wall back here anymore. It's up in the cabinet. So they just kind of made it a little more cleaner back there, the wall cleaner, so there's nothing on the wall. With this new Victron system, now there's an app that you can actually remotely log in to the system. Like when we're in Hawaii, we can remotely log into the system. We can turn all the lights on, turn them off, turn the outside lights on, turn them off. We can turn the AC on. We can, up the temp or put the temp down, no matter where you're at,
Yeah.
which will be really nice.
That'd be
instead
great.
of having to open a separate app. So that's two main things that they have changed on this model, which is really nice. We've done a lot of reviews on these from the very beginning, and each time we get a new one, we're just doing the updates on it. We're not doing an entire overview of the whole Grech STRADA-ion. But one new model that they have is the Vacanza. We saw that during the Tampa RV show earlier this year. And the Vacanza might be of interest to some of you, where you pretty much have all the high quality of the Grech. Gives people that are in that lower price bracket a better option than what the competition has. Can you think of anything else that was new on this?
No, just what you've already mentioned. Because really,
I think Mercedes made some
aesthetically, it's the same, I think.
Yeah, I think they made an update on their transmission, did some software updates. It's supposed to get a little bit better fuel economy, so we'll be testing that too. But for the most part, the Grech STRADA-ion is still a well-built and oiled machine, and it's just getting better each time. We'll let you know anything else that we find out as we go along, because we've noticed that happens as we're traveling with each one of them. We find new things. So, that being said, let's go get our lei.
What?
Why? The leis that goes around you. Let's go to Hawaii. Is that better?
Yes.
Got off the plane, stepped outside, and we had to shed those coats.
All you need here is your shorts, your bathing suit, and your flip-flops. That's all you
I'm
need.
good. Welcome home for a couple days.
During our first couple days on Oahu, we stayed at a hotel in Waikiki Beach, and almost immediately, the pace changed. No tanks to empty, no campgrounds to find, just palm trees, ocean air, and that feeling you get when you finally realize we're really in Hawaii.
Good morning. We're in Waikiki Beach. This is really kind of day one for us. We got in last night and went and grabbed something to eat and then hit the sack because that time change really hit us hard. It's going to take some adjusting to get used to this time difference. Apparently that's a good coffee place back there
I think so.
called Kona. They got a line going out the door. Just gonna walk around this little international, what's it called?
International Marketplace.
Yeah. We're gonna start the day off with a little hidden gem up here.
I'm all for hidden gems.
I came over earlier while Michelle was getting ready and I found this place called Lilia Bakery. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Looks like a nice place. Especially that bakery case in there. Look at that, huh? Look at that.
Hoi moki donut.
You're supposed to pull them apart, aren't you?
think
like
so. They're-
little donut holes.
Oh. Purple. It's like a glazed donut.
Does it really?
A little more chewier.
Homemade butter rolls.
That comes with breakfast, I guess.
Very good. Yeah. Eggs Benedict.
That's good. Was it just called the Eggs Benedict?
Yeah.
That was it?
But it was on their homemade cornbread.
Really? Huh. This is that mushroom omelet. That's pretty darn good. That's good.
This is so good. So good.
So what made that the best
2 thumbs up.
you ever had?
Oh, the Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Well, the sauce, the hollandaise sauce was perfect, as well as that it was served on their homemade baked cornbread instead of an English muffin. And that was even delicious. So,
It sounds like it.
homemade, I love it.
For our first full day, we kept things simple. No big plans, no rushing. We just walked, looked around, took in the beach, the shops, the sounds, the people, and the beauty of a place we had heard about for years.
Look, I'm in the a-hole. That didn't sound good, did it?
No.
Waikiki has a way of feeling alive from morning until night. And everywhere you look, there's this mix of vacation, history, and island life all happening at the same time.
Hi you guys, I'm Jenna. I'm a server at Tommy Bahama in Waikiki. I will explain our cake right here. It's our pina colada cake. We have toasted white coconut, white chantilly sheet cake layers, white chocolate mousse, along with some pineapple bits and a little spritz of rum. And aloha from us, okay?
All right, thank you.
Mm,
Really good.
very good. Very moist. Oh my goodness. Get some chocolate in
Taste
there.
some of this cream on the outside.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Mm-hmm. That's nummy.
It's worth getting.
Yes. That's a mustard.
Come here to Tommy Bahama's restaurant. They have so the main level, they have their regular store with their clothes, of course. And then the restaurant, they have a second level, and then they have the rooftop, which is where we're at. You get more of a breeze up here. It's really nice. Plus,
Jenna and the
She's
waitress. Yeah.
you're awesome, Jenna. We're all gonna watch Michelle eat this big hula pie all to herself. Hey.
It's like my hand size.
That looks like Sasquatch foot size. Is what that looks like.
Oh, look at the plate. It even says it on there. You have to eat it in stages, I think.
What? You got-
Very good. Dig in.
But the next day, the tone of the trip changed. We met up with some friends and made our way to one of the most meaningful places in the Pacific, Pearl Harbor National Memorial. There are some places you visit because they are beautiful, and there are other places you visit because they matter. Pearl Harbor is one of those places. On the morning of December 7, 1941, what began as a quiet Sunday in Hawaii became one of the most defining moments in American history.
Never had our Uber driver come with us anywhere, have we?
The attack on Pearl Harbor pulled the United States into World War II and changed the lives of families across the country forever. Today, Pearl Harbor National Memorial is not just a historic site. It's a place of remembrance, a place where stories are preserved, a place where names, sacrifice, and silence speak louder than anything we could say.
A white monument seems to ride at anchor. It is a memorial to a fallen crew, to a sunken ship. A symbol of a day that was burned into the American memory.
As we walked through the memorial grounds, there was a different feeling in the air. People talked a little softer. People moved a little slower. And you could tell that everyone understood that they were standing in a place where history was not just remembered. It was still present.
It's important to do so, or you're kicking someone off their seat, off their boat. So if there's an emergency, that's different. You just let that ranger know, and the ranger will get you on the next boat out.
The exhibits helped tell the story of that morning. But the most powerful part of this visit was still ahead. The USS Arizona Memorial.
And while we're there, I'll try and answer any questions that you may have. But as we're heading out across Honolulu, I thought I'd take the time to answer one of the most common questions rangers get asked when we're out there, which is when you look out across Honolulu,
To reach it, you cross the harbor by boat. And as you move across the water, you realize you are not just heading toward a monument. You are heading toward the final resting place of more than 900 men who remain with the ship. The USS Arizona was struck during the attack, and a massive explosion tore through the battleship. In total, 1,177 sailors and Marines from the Arizona lost their lives that day. The memorial itself stretches across the sunken battleship without touching it. It is simple, quiet, and powerful. Inside, there are three main areas: the entry room, the assembly room, and the shrine room. And in the shrine room, the names of those lost aboard the U.S. Arizona are engraved in marble. It's one thing to read a number in a history book. It is something completely different to stand in front of all those names. Each one was a life, a future that never came. Looking down into the water, you can still see parts of the ship below the surface. And even after all these years, oil still rises from the wreckage. Some call them the tears of the Arizona. When you see it for yourself, it's hard not to feel the weight of it. Pearl Harbor is more than a stop on a Hawaii itinerary. It is a reminder of courage. A reminder of loss. A reminder of how quickly the world can change. And a reminder that freedom has always come at a cost.
In 20 minutes, 183 planes thundered off the decks and into the darkness. It was 6:15 a.m., December 7th, 1941. The first wave of the Japanese attack headed south. 15 minutes later, the second wave. 167 more planes jumped skyward into the morning light.
We came to Hawaii for beauty, adventure, and time together. But standing at Pearl Harbor, we were reminded that some of the most important places we visit are not the ones that entertain us. They are the ones that make us pause. They are the ones that make us remember. And they are the ones that make us grateful.
Well, there's a lot to see here. You can also take a shuttle over to Ford Island to see the USS Missouri. They have the, the submarine over here. They have a submarine museum. It's just a lot to see and do here.
And those two things are extra cost.
Yeah.
There are a few free little museum areas you can go through.
Yeah, there's two over here that were free that you could go to. There's two over here. But very, very emotional. There's some good videos to watch. The free museum has a really good one. I actually kind of thought it was better than the first one.
Right,
when
yeah.
we first got here.
They were similar, but yet it talked a little bit more in depth, maybe.
Yeah.
After Pearl Harbor, we made one more stop before our evening luau.
A day's not complete without a sweet.
Leonard's Bakery. It's a local favorite known for their malasadas.
Getting ready to go to a luau, our very first luau. Meeting Mike and Dina. We're gonna go to the luau together. Actually, the concierge here at our hotel told us about this one, so supposed to be good and a really good buffet. Prime rib.
Then it was time for our very first luau. We chose the Paina Waikiki Luau at the Waikiki Beach Marriott Resort and Spa, located just a half-mile from our hotel.
In my culture, the Hawaiian culture, it's only proper that before any party, any feast, any luau like this, there is always a traditional Hawaiian blessing to start the night. So if we may, we'd like to share with you now a traditional Hawaiian blessing. And it goes like this. Honami kama kuama Kauhane no Kea kuana Holai kai Kokea Have a great meal, everybody. We're going to take a short pause. We'll be right back in a little bit. Hang loose, everybody, and have a good time.
The show was beautiful, and the food was delicious. It was the perfect way to wrap up the first chapter of our Hawaii journey.
First of all, everybody get ready, because he's going to blow your mind. He's one of the youngest fire knife dancers in all of Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Aloha Afi!
Somebody make some noise! Oh yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, give him a nice hand.
Yeah, a little less stuff and a lot more life. Living our vision with my best friend.